The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The New York Knicks have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Wizards. Will round 3 end in an upset of epic proportions? Coming right up.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made? Or will we see a team advance to the finals? I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And now Washington's starting group. Alexander Sarr is out there with Davis. And it's Young, then it's Thompson, and it's Fresh in at the 2-guard. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Let's take a look at the Knicks. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Top of the key. Bridges misses.
He's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Young with the ball. Brunson covering. Now, here is Young. Pocket 6. What a terrific move now.
And Young is just so deceptive. He will hit you with that floater at exactly the right time.
Anunoby outside. Bridges finds Hart. Here's Anunoby. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Brunson against Young. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New York ball. Brunson
Now here's Alvarado. Bridges finds Brunson. Back to Bridges. Shoots over Thompson. It's tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
On the court for Washington. Davis out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's George. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Over Towns. Davis can't hit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up to the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. Back to Young. George, a screen on Brunson. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
A big group substitution here for New York. Dadier, he's checked in for Anunoby. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Kolik's checked in for Alvarado. Jenkins comes in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Washington, Portis comes in for Davis. And it's Obi Toppin in for Sarr. Towns on a screen. Outside McBride. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Dadier. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Washington leading by 4. Here's George. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Dadier. Back to Towns. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Toppin. Here's Jenkins. George defending. Here's Brunson. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Outside Simmons. Back to Young. Simmons with a screen on Brunson. Young against Brunson. Tries it from 16. Towns with a rebound.
Defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Diawara. 4-3. Here's Towns. Oh, a big slam right on Bobby Portis. Oh, man.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Wizards leading by 3. side Young. Thompson, screen on Brunson. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
He's giving his all here in the fourth, sinking 4 or 5 shots.
Uzar passes to Young. And here's Thompson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Wizards lead by 4. The Knicks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Towns is screen on Young. Here's Brunson. Pass to Diawara. And they recover it.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Jenkins. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Russell. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. Pushing it up now.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Brunson against Russell. Sarr misses.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort.
George with the block. From 11 feet away, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Towns the screen on Russell. Here's Brunson. He nails it, and we're tied. Brunson's got 23.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing is working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal. Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And then for Washington, Amen Thompson's checked in for George. And it's Trae Young in for Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Jalen Brunson. Playing big right now.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Thompson, screen on Brunson. Out left to the wing. Here's Fresh. He's got it. one for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 8 rebounds in the game to take the lead. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Hart. Hart's got his 6th assist of the night.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Thompson outside. The big man, AD, down low. New York has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Screen by Hart. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. He's going to be on him in Thompson. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. But big time on the offensive glass.
Just 4 to shoot. Thompson. Yes!
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
On the take, Brunson. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Thompson outside. Young outside. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Young! Look at Young, making it look easy.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Brunson looks it over. Oh, it's off.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just... enough.
Here's Fresh. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Yes!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Brunson inside with the finish.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Right there.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Brunson. 50 seconds left in the 4th.
This guy is... Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
He dropped. The first one, and that brings him within 2 here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
And Washington with possession. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Knicks. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Bridges. Outside Brunson. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he misses the layup. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They lead by 1. Now Davis. Tipped. Hard with it. And here's Brunson. From 7, nails it.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
So it's the Knicks who come out on top here, and they're still in a tight spot. But you have to applaud the grit they showed to get this win.
You can't ever underestimate a team in the postseason. They fought hard and got a crucial victory.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Washington Wizards showed a scintillating display of teamwork to become conference champions in only 5 games. Now, only one adversary remains as they prepare to wage the ultimate battle against the Spurs. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. And Benyama's out there with John Collins. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And for Washington, Davis is out there with Song. Then it's Thompson, then it's Fresh, and it's Young in at the point. You look at San Antonio, this is it, their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here, the finals.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
Now, here's Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Krills the three-pointer.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Fresh. Launches a three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vassell, the pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him.
Whether it's with his scoring or passing, Fox generates a lot of offense out of the pick and roll.
Back to Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, when your offense is in trouble, get it to Young, and he'll solve some problems.
Fox passes to Collins. Here's Vassell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they say.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shots of the night here. No good on the free throw.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural.
And he sinks the second.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Fresh. Whoa! And he hammers in the reverse slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Fox with it, defended by Young. And Benyama outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fresh up top. From 18 feet away. Bank shot. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. He has space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
They get it back. Here's Sar. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell against Thompson. Tries from 10. Vassell, no good. Washington trailing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keith. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys, back to you. Terrific,
Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Young, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Fresh. Pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Now Fresh. The putback controls. Rebounding, puts it back up and in.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Fox against Young. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Fresh. Young's shot is good. Young's got his second bucket.
With such a creative finisher, Young will find a way, even with the defender all over it.
Back to Fox. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Fresh. Bounce pass Young. The Wizards working the ball around now. Now here's Fresh. Castle covering. Thompson misses. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today, so to get this game underway. Fresh with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama.
Well, credit the great steal by Young to get that started. His anticipation is next level.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5 to the inside. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. San Antonio leading by. Three. Outside Collins. Pass to Fox. Six to shoot. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Fresh, the pass to Sarr. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Thompson misses.
And even without... that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Pass to Sarr. Back to Davis. Now here's Fresh. Castle covering. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now, here's Fox. He has 7. Shoots from the elbow. And another basket for San Antonio.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Washington making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Davis. And it's Keyshawn George in for Amen Thompson. Then for the Spurs, Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Pass to Fresh. George looking around. And here's Fresh. Young right side. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Young's got 7.
Well, you need to run play off of the shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Wizards have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Fresh. George with the screen on Harper. Here's Fresh. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Fox. Shot off that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Fresh, the pass to Sarr. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Young. Just 5 on the clock. High post shot. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
Terrific finish from Fox. One of the more explosive guards that we have in the league.
Outside, George. Back to Young. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Ben Simmons comes in for Fresh. The Spurs also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Collins. And Castle is subbed in for Harper.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Young against Fox. Inside and taken away by Johnson. In the corner, it's Bryant. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Savvy decision there by Fox. Moving the ball back outside into the hands of a ready shooter.
Portis can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
I love when Fox takes initiative inside, giving the D no choice but to foul.
Fox hits them both. Here's Simmons. Pass to Davis. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Fox against Young. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. It's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Fox against Young. Outside, Davis. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Young with no one around. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 13 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to... back in the game.
Fox against Young. And Fox gets it to go. ...17 points in the game.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
George passes to Portis. Now Simmons. Back to Portis. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Johnson. Spurs leading by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Excellent D there from George.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And stolen by Bryant. To the paint. Here's Castle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Bryant is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Harper in at the point guard position.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Cornett kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Bryant against Davis. Back to Russell. Lets the three fly. Johnson with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Harper with the ball. To the middle. Outside, Bryant. For Davis. Bryant can't get it to go. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Simmons. Here's Portis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Here's Castle. Down low. Deflects the pass. Cornette gets to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. George passes to Simmons. Good on the bucket. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Higgins is checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. Pass to Castle. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Inside. Vassell, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And it's Russell in the corner. Davis surveying the floor. Back to Russell. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To Harper. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. Floats it up for Davis. Harper with the steal. Here's Castle. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. And Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Vassell, the pass to Cornette. On the wing, defended by George. Here's Harper. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Spurs leading by 3. To end the drought. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's in there.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by George. To the paint. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 1 now for Washington. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Fresh is checked in for George. And Trae Young subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Spurs, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Wiggins. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Here's Castle. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to Wembanyama. Inside, just 5 to shoot. They need this one. Cornette can't get it to go. The Wizards with the lead. The 17-footer. Fresh can't get it to go. Castle against Portis. Young with the steal. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
And Wembanyama inside. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Defended by Young. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Fox.
And we've become accustomed to seeing this from Fox. A fantastic scorer who knows how to get himself done.
Portis a screen on Fox. Young, that's in there. Davis with the
Fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Castle a screen on Young. And Wembanyama finds Fox. Set the pick to the inside and stolen by Portis. They push it up 4 on 3. Floats it up for Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. Rebounded by the Wizards. Fresh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Castle. Fresh can't get it to go.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Washington with the rebound. And here's Young. 15 points in the game. It's the three-point foul. Portis has got 9.
One of the better shooting big men in the league. Bobby Portis, more than capable.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for Washington. San Antonio also making some changes. Wiggins comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's Harper in for Castle. At the top of the key, Harper. Wiggins passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Portis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 9 points in the game so far.
You can't ask for a better look, and he capitalizes.
And Thompson kicks to Young. Latrey, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Over to the wing. And Benyama down low. Defended by Portis. Here's Fox. And Simmons with the rebound. Wizards leading by 7. Pass to Young. Fox against Simmons. Now here's Fresh. Here's Simmons. 5 on the clock. It's Portis, high post. The shot that time, not on target. Good defense by Wembanyama. Fox working it over. With the drive. A putback. High over the top. Wembanyama.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Young. Fires for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Young's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Washington. Spurs trail by 8. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Wiggins kicks to Fox. On the arc. Another miss by Fox.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
Young from outside, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Lets it go from 11. Not as good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Fox.
Well, Fox is selective with his mid-range shots, but if he likes the look, he's going to take it.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Wizards, Davis comes in for Bobby Portis, and Charles subbed in for Ben Simmons. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Stephon Castle comes in for Hartford. Young against Fox. Now, here is Young. Defense is right there. Clock at 4. Over Fox. And that one hits back iron. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Song. Castle misses.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good defensive work there by Young. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Washington Wizards. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks. I'm here with Trae Young. Trae, it was a slow start, but you guys did bounce back. What changed?
I think you're just getting back into the rhythm, getting into the action, being aggressive. I think that was the main thing. We just got to go out and compete and do what we do.
Thanks, Trae. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast. And it's been an outstanding first half for the Washington Wizards.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set. Just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie? This is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
So it's Washington now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Fresh is out there with Young. Then there's Davis. Then it's Sarr, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And it's Vassell in the corner. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox against Young. Puts one up from 19. Fox, no good. Wizards leading by 13. Young pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Collins, a screen on Young. Here's Fox. And Davis pulls it down. Washington has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Thompson dishes to Young. Davis setting the pick for Young. Shoots over Fox. That one rolling around and rims out. Spurs trail by 15. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Now Wembanyama over Young. They double team Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Floats it up for Davis and stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with the jam.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Pass to Sarr. To the middle. And Young with the basket on the assist by Sarr. And it's now 26 points for Trae Young. Spurs trail by 13. Outside, Fox. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Young passes to Thompson. Wembanyama against Young. Sarr with the screen on Vassell. Cross contact on the shot, and now 2-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's just too much Alex R there. At about 7 feet, he is a lot to handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 16-point game. And Benyama outside. Vassell kicks to Collins. Wembanyama against Davis. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Thompson outside. Fox against Young. Pass to Fred beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama is fresh. The pass to Sarr.
Move by Sarr. Love seeing that.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Castle on the wing. Collins setting the pick for Castle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finished off by Collins.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Pass to Fresh. Now Davis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Young outside. There's the three. And again, Washington.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Washington Wizards have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the San Antonio Spurs? The NBA postseason coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Trae Young, Thompson out there with Sarr. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Fresh in a two-guard. And for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. John Collins out there with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. You take a look at the Wizards. They have the opportunity here to sweep the NBA Finals and do it with a win out on the road.
And talk about a potential display of dominance. But sometimes these games are the hardest to win. And you know their opponents will fight hard to deny them the sweep.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama screen. 5 on the clock. And it's Fox missing. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Davis, pass to Young. It's Sarr, high post. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Up top, Collins. San Antonio moving the ball around. On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Young. Fox against Young. And it's Fox missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Thompson outside. Off target with the 3. And it's the Spurs ball. Fox outside. Sarr against Collins. Here's Fox. And that one's good.
Glad to get that out of the way. Now maybe these teams will settle down that they finally got a bucket on the board.
Outside Young. Back to Thompson. Pass to Fresh. Here's the teardrop. Misses the layup. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. To the paint. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Fresh. Davis with a screen on Castle. Fresh. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You got it.
Be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Fresh. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall.
That's a... blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but see what happens. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Collins. Right side, Wembanyama. Chalk up two there.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Back to Young. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. That one falls.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Fox. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
Fresh the pass to Thompson. Here's Fresh. He's scoreless. Pass to Davis. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell outside. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Young against Fox. Down low. Back to Young. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start. This one.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Collins outside. Pass to Vassell. Clock at 6. Back to Collins. Shoots over Sarr. Collins, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Fresh. No made baskets yet. Outside Davis. There's Young with the 3. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Spurs lead by 4. Castle finds Fox. Back to Castle. Now Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Young. Here's Fox. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got...
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
To the left side wing. Here's Fresh. Started by Castle. Oh, throw it down. Wow. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Now here's Fox. 6 points for him. Into the lane. And that one. with 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And now a timeout called by
It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Seattle. Back at home, they're now a single win away from advancing to the NBA Finals. This is a big one.
Cannot lose sight of the goal, though, Kevin. Can't afford to get caught looking ahead. Mentally, they have got to stay engaged as if they were down in this series. Focus is everything. And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
Here is a screen on Williams. Richardson against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yao with a screen on Williams. Richardson for 3. Yao. Fresh pulls it in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He talked about Yao Ming and how imposing his height and size can be on defense. Coach said he's definitely a lot to handle, but you can push him out further than he wants to be. Our players are going to have to be physical with him. So you can expect some pushing and shoving down in the paint tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Harris following the basket by Dwight Howard. Harris, bounce pass. Pass to Yao. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Sonic basketball.
Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Fresh with the ball. Harris is there. Pass to Fresh. Pocket 6. And another 3 for Seattle.
Williams' elite vision on display right here.
Here's Harris. Richardson outside. Harris setting the pick for Richardson to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
So that's the look you want.
The Supersonics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Lewis passes to Fresh. The kick out to Williams. Here's the screen. Another 3 for Seattle.
And Williams feels comfortable pulling up from the outstanding at just squaring himself up and pulling the trigger.
Pass to Thornton. Here's Yao. Fresh pulls it in.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And slammed in by Howard.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
And it's Harris. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Thornton against Lewis. Pass to Fresh. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here is Harris. Richardson outside. Releases. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice look.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Pass to Fresh. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Fresh has got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out
Effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Richardson for three. Harris. It's hauled in by Collison. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Williams kicks to Lewis. Howard with a screen on Harris. Can't get it to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here is Harris. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet. Yes, that goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Collison. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Rockets trail by 13. And timeout called by Doug Collins. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And your Sonic team.
Trailing by 4. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Sorrow.
Ivy fires. The 3 goes down.
And how about his awareness there? Recognizing the open man.
Hits it, 1 to go.
And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosch, cool as a cucumber on that one.
Here's Rittenhouse. James outside. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And he banks the layup in.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader too.
Bosch in the post.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
A different look now for Cleveland. Downs checked in, and Howell subbed in for Mason. A different look for Miami. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Smith. Butler comes in for Wallace. And Ginobili subbed in for Jones.
And he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss to make a big difference.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside Kidd.
It's good. Boy, Kidd putting the team on his back and getting the clutch bucket himself.
They've led by as many as 14 points. James against Butler. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Anthony Tolliver. Fifth personal foul. Team foul number 4.
It's James. Brown. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Well, this is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Does not go. And that's an intentional foul. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Look at Cleveland. This is it, their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here, the finals.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
Now here's Fresh. The kick out to Williams. Chandler with the rebound. it. Pass to James. Here's John. And here is LeBron. Lewis covering. James, the pass to Chandler. Over Fresh. That's good from Chandler on the assist by LeBron.
Nice work in deep from Chandler that time.
Here's Williams. Now here's Fresh from deep three-point territory. Hits it from three-point range.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
The Cavaliers on offense. LeBron James on the wing. And sent back by Howard.
Huge swat from the big fella Howard. An absolute force defensively.
To Ridnour. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Chandler throws it down.
When Chandler gets the ball near the hole, he knows what to do with it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He said we're going to do our best. Slowing him is about all you can hope for. But you can't lose focus on his teammates either. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the stuff.
And I have no doubt Howard is going to be a good offensive rebounder. The only question is how good.
Pass to Ivy. Now here's Ridnour. He's covered by Fresh. Ridnour passes to Chandler. Over Collison. And again it's Tyson Chandler. Chandler's got 6.
Boy, it never gets old watching him bang buckets through.
Now here's Williams from downtown, and another 3 for Seattle. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Jop. Now Ridnour. Chandler down low. He's against Collison. And again, it's Tyson Chandler. He's got 8.
Chandler willing to fight for it inside, not holding back.
Outside Collison. Pass to Fresh. Howard with a screen on Ridnour. Popped up there for Howard. Here's Ivy. Takes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Collison. Pass to Fresh from outside the arc. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And it's 9 points for Fresh.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's LeBron. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Ridnour. Back to James. Over Lewis. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Fresh. Nice ball movement by Seattle. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now Now here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Sean Lewis picks one up.
Look, the physicality. Has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Ivy. Chandler with the screen on Williams. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Chandler.
The 7-footer saves the day there. Chandler able to recover that rock and get another shot off.
Williams looking around. Pass to Howard. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ivy dishes to LeBron. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Pass to Fresh for 3. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ridnour passes to James. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Superb work in the pick and roll. That time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Pass to Howard. Howard setting the pick for Lewis. Back to Howard. Over jump. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Chandler with the screen on Lewis from about 16. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Fresh. 9 points in the game so far. Step back on that one and let it fly. Fresh has got 11.
Well, I love watching. Carve his way inside. And capitalize.
Now here's Ridnour. He's guarded closely. Here's LeBron. And Chandler throws it down.
This team is imploring Chandler to be more aggressive on offense. When he's scoring like this, they're hard to beat.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Supersonics. 6-point game. Pass to Fresh. LeBron against Lewis. Howard setting the pick for Lewis. Popped up there for Howard. James looking around. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Pass to Fresh. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
First one falls for. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Mahinmi's checked in for Howard. Ryan Owens comes in for Nick Collison. Marshall, he's checked in for Lewis. And Jones subbed in for Williams. Then for the Cavaliers, Mason, he checked in for Ridnow. And Butner subbed in for Ivy. Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. Fires the 3. Fresh pulls it in. That's trail by 6. Right side Jones. Nice defense from Wagner.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Mason misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard. Who can throw it down?
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Sonics getting the bucket. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Fresh. And here's Hollins. Nice ball movement by Seattle. And stolen by Wagner. Inside, here's Mason. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Good touch from Mason inside. He knows exactly how to capitalize from the interior.
Here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Now Hollins. Fresh with the ball. Over James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get it. Chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Seattle, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Down low, stolen by Fresh. Jones against Wagner. Pass to Fresh. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Lucas is checked in for Jock. Howell comes in for Chandler. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for James.
Great vision and the pass on point.
Sonics trail by 7. Now here's Fresh. 17 points in the game. There's a screen. Here's Jones. From the top of the key, he buries it. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Alston. He's covered by Fresh. Screen by Lucas. 5 on the clock. And Lucas slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Marshall. No scoring in this one. Driving inside. That one goes in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Alston after the basket by Seattle. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mason. Screened by Lucas. Rejected by Hollins. Here's Fresh. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from... And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Brown finds Wagner. Misses the 3. Trail by 5. On the wing, Williams. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Fresh. A 3 ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Back to Wagner. Brown sets the pick for Wagner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Seattle has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Brown pulls it down. Wagner outside. Brown with the screen. On Williams. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Mason against Lewis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, very talented finisher. If Mason gets the chance, he is going to put one on your head.
Now Fresh. 22 points for him. Pass to Howard. From 8. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Now Blair. Just 5 to shoot. Over Fresh. Blair can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. And Lewis has it in the corner. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good. Fresh.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and...
Timeout, Cavaliers. And here are the Cavaliers now. Shot kicks to Chandler. Cleveland moving it around. LeBron against Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Ridnour. Seattle grabs the miss. It's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bounce pass for Williams. Pass to Collison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Love seeing this aggressiveness in the interior.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's James. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Supersonics. Right side, Collison. Lewis passes to Howard. He gets that one. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Williams against Ridenour. Here's LeBron. Pass to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
Really good work. That's how you play inside out.
Seattle has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Collison, the pass to Williams. And stolen by James. Ridenour with it. Williams picks him up. Now here's LeBron. The layup missed.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Outside Williams. Pass to Lewis. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Collison kicks to Williams. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Ridenour against Williams. Here's LeBron. To the paint. Here's Jump. Off target with the jump hook. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Seattle let me know the status. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. In this instance, though, they feel good enough about it, so he's going to play anyway and will be reevaluated as needed. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, David. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And Chandler throws it down.
Crucial points in this game. Remember that play.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
All right, listen.
Fresh is checked in for Rashard Lewis. I now have sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they... live up to them, guys.
Thank you, David. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Now, here's Ridenour. He's covered by Fresh. James outside. James connects from deep.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Fresh. Beyond the arc. Jones outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Another chance here. Let's lose a three. And it misses. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Job. And they double up James. Now, here's Ridley. Defense right.
He's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Williams outside. LeBron against Jones. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Jones. Chandler with the block.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
Good. Some old school moves in the post. And it's Williams with the ball for Seattle. And here's Fresh.
And this is the type of pressure Lewis puts on defenses. Skilled at drawing contact on the shot.
15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line. This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Book it. Williams with the ball.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just...
And again!
When have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G.A. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. So we see the Sonics taking the W here. be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Wagner wide open. It's good from long range. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter. This is
feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Howard with a screen on Mason. Back to Howard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Jop's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Ridnour. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Williams with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Collison. Cavaliers with the... Rebound. Chandler's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Mason with a screen on Williams. Ridnour kicks to Wagner. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Lewis against Mason. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't. Quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Brown's checked in, and Howell subbed in for Tyson Chandler. Here's Jeter. Over Alston. The Sonics again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Brown with the screen on Jones. Jones against Mason, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Fresh is checked in for the Sonics. Now here's Lewis. Pass to Fresh. Inside, Marshall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Wagner. And here is Mason. Here's Flowers. Out to the right wing. Howell passes to Flowers. Stolen by Fresh. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And it's tied up with that one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, here's Ridnour. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to Mason. Shot clock at 5. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The super athletic Desmond Mason having a big night. Just flying around out there and being very effective.
Seattle has got... fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Lewis outside. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now here's Ivy. He's covered by Fresh. Here's Jop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
A different look for Seattle. Allison comes in for Marshall. And Jaron Williams is subbed in for James Jones. And the second free throw, good.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Pass to Fresh. On the wing, Williams. Ivy defending. Williams kicks to Lewis. Good, nice job down low. Lewis has got the game tied up here for the Sonics.
Lewis red hot in this one, getting to his spots and doing his thing.
Mason against Lewis. Now Mason. Here's Howell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Howell's got his first bucket in this one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And that one's good. Fresh has got 6 in the quarter.
Good move off the bounce. That's how you create space for your shot.
Ridnour dishes to Jop. Here's Ivy. They set the pick. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Chandler's checked in for Cleveland. And Seattle also making a change. Howard's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David.
And you got to respect how physical Williams gets with the D. When he senses contact coming, he accepts the punishment head on.
And he makes both free throws. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Jock. Now, here is Ridnow. He's covered by Fresh. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got 21.
And, you know, this team is imploring Chandler to be more aggressive on offense. When he's scoring like this, they're hard to beat.
Fresh, the pass to Lewis. Howard setting the pick for Lewis. Bombed up there for Howard. Howard. The rebound by Ivy. Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Ridnour passes to Chandler. Rebound by the Sonics.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
And here's Fresh. Over Ridnour. Cavaliers with the rebound. Ivy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mason kicks to Ridnour. Pass to Jock. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now Chandler. He's covered by Collison. It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I love going to Lewis in the big spot. This guy's got size, he's got touch, and he's got range and confidence to let it fly in the big moments.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Chandler with the screen on Williams. Chandler scanning the floor. Chandler a screen. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Can't get a bucket any bigger than that one. Oh, my goodness.
Outside Williams. Now here's Fresh. He started close. Oh, what a finish.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that one.
Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Collison against Chandler. Gets the first, and that gives them the lead.
A defensive anchor for this team. Chandler takes a lot of pride in grabbing boards, altering and blocking shots, and stifling shooting.
Now here's Fresh. He's guarded by Ridnour. Strong move off the glass.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding the shots.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Cruz it down. What an assist!
And that shot could have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Big-time bucket.
Fresh with the ball. From 15 feet away, does not go in.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense...
Stolen by Thrush. Here's the drive. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Racing against Lewis. Chandler down low. Oh, good on the layup. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Williams looking around to take the lead. Trying again, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Timeout, Cavaliers. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. Second of two is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout, Cavaliers. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Now, here's Ridnour. Not a lot of room.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They trail by 5. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And they've done it! The Seattle Supersonics have won the NBA championship.
Thank you for coming out to today's game and supporting.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game. You've beaten the team, and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.